So we left you guys off. We were getting the firewall sanded, got that all primered up. We got the seat mounted in there. It's out of like I think it's out of like a Dodge minivan, mid-90s, 80s, something like that. So I am proud to say I actually got a few parts in the mail for this thing. Right here, you guys can see we actually got the front axle in the mail, along with the hairpins and stuff like that. I'm still waiting for the leaf spring perches that go right here, and then the actual leaf spring. Those are supposed to be here like tomorrow or something like that. So I have these brakes. These are not going to work out for us. You can see the steering arm there hits the axle, but these will work to at least roll the car around for now. We have a intake on there, just at least one that we're going to use. And I also got these wheels cleaned up. They are not perfect, but they're pretty decent. And then I had some tires. I'm just going to use these to get it rolling around for now. I think I am going to go with a bit of a taller tire to kind of fill in the fender well there. But I do still have the coil over, so if I want to lower it or raise it, we could definitely do that. But it looks like I'm going to have decent ground clearance there. And we are going to go ahead and continue on this front end. I got to make some mounts for the hairpins in the back so they can mount to the frame rail. And like I said, we're waiting on the spring to come in. I may have to C-notch this part right here where the cross member is. So, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and get started on getting more parts installed on this, get the brackets welded on the back, and then I think we're gonna go ahead and pull the entire car apart again, take the body back off the frame, so I can finish welding all my boxing plates, finish welding the front cross member. I'm also planning on mounting the steering box. And then once we get everything pulled apart, finished welded, we can go ahead and, I believe, get the frame painted. And we can go ahead and start assembling the front end. Of course, we'll have to reassemble the rear end with all the proper bolts and everything like that, because I just have bolts in here for mock-up. So we're gonna go ahead and, like I said, get this mocked up, and then we will go from there. got the front axle on there. We also got the leaf spring. Came in along with the perches and shackles and all that stuff. So we got that installed. I got some U-bolts I was thinking about using, but I'm kind of thinking about the plate that just mounts underneath the cross member with 2 bolts. That would look a lot better than these big ass U-bolts. So I'm thinking about changing those out, but like I said, at least we got the front end on there. I got some tires just to roll it around for now. And so next we're gonna go ahead and get the body pulled off of this frame so we can get the boxing plates all welded in there, get the hairpin mounts welded in there. Show you guys those real quick. Just a simple little tab with like 45-degree gusts coming out of there. So basically we just need to disassemble the front end, rear end, get the frame to where we can roll it around and weld the entire thing. And so we're gonna go ahead and get started on another time lapse, and we'll see where we can get with this thing. everyone, we got the frame fully boxed in. I got the brake assembly, brake and clutch assembly welded to the frame. Finished welding all the 4-link stuff. Finished the shock mounts there, and I started putting the whole thing back together. So we got all the right hardware on the 4-link and everything, lock nuts and lock washers. And then we also got the front end, started getting all that assembled. We got the jam nuts on there, all the lock bolts and everything like that. Shock mounts done. Don't know if I mentioned that or not. Got the U-bolts on there. I decided I'm gonna go ahead and use those as long as they clear the radiator. Whenever we get that, we will make sure that those clear. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave this video off there, guys. Like I said, we got a ton of stuff done to this thing, and we got a bunch more work to do to the body, of course, and got to finish brake lines, all the clutch stuff on here, put the engine back in here. I'd love to at least finish the frame, get that rolling with the motor, drive shaft, transmission cross member. Love to get all that stuff done on the frame, so that way when we put the body back on, all we have to worry about is anything that's left to do with the body. So I'm gonna go ahead and get back to work on this stuff, but like I said, we're gonna go ahead and leave this video off here, guys. So I just want to say thank you for watching all the way through. Like and subscribe, and we will catch you guys in the next one.